Right, good evening. I see I've got Summer and Minis in chat at the moment, so welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Let's get the game audio up and let's jump right in. So we've got the continued aims of finding treasure chests we've missed and then using the keys we've collected to continue through the doors in the glass desert tonight. Which should unlock the last area of the game. I also want to try taking on some quests, as I think there's an area I haven't got yet. Because there's an area in the Slimepedia that's unknown. So let's see. You want 3 tabbies. Did I say 3? No, it says 6. I can read. 3 tangles. And a basic plot. Well, we can get the plot out of the way quite quickly. Oops. Tabbies are easy enough because we can just find them out. No, that's obviously not the plot you want. Must be a crystal. Trying to remember where the Tangle Slimes live. They're one of the latest ones we've found, so are they in the... oh yeah, how's your... Oh, Ash is low. We might have to see if we can find where they live. Oh, they are in the desert, I think. So that's alright. We can head over there and get one. Let's just get everyone in here fed up. There we go. Yeah, I get the feeling from the Slimepedia that there is one that I haven't yet gone and found, so I need to sort that out. Right now... Oop. You're a new blend. I can't remember if you eat these still. Let's see. You're investigating it. There's enough on the floor that I might, but I'm still feeding them. It doesn't help. I'm trying to remember what slime I've even actually got in here. Are you pure crystal right now? You might be. Let's have a look. Mosaic come in, sorry. Veggies, so yeah, they should eat that, no problem. Brilliant. I always think I can just take a second slot of a plot, but no. Once you're up to 50, you're up to 50. There we go. Make a little bit of money while we're running past. At least the tabbies are pretty easy to locate. As we'll just head outside briefly, find a few. Then drop one of these off before I sell them all. And then, luckily because the teleporter, we should be able to get over to where we can find a Tangle Slime quite easily. So let's have a look. I think they were out here. Let's see. What have I got? You're the whirling ones. Oh god, there's so many plots around here now. Yep, can hear the slime music, not like the tar music. Figure that's going to be a problem now that we're getting more and more slime types out here. I always think that's a slime. It's just a plant there to trick me. Let's have a look. Are there any around here? Am I misremembering entirely where one might locate a Tangle slime? Oh great, Firestorm. Well actually, if I'm in here I'm safe. So that's the one. Give me Tangle. Do you tell me where they live? No, yeah, that predator of the glass desert. I've just got to locate them out here. Oh, it's having so much fun. Yeah. Bunch of fire slimes now. You're a very pretty mosaic. You've eaten something. You're looking very happy. Hopefully this storm will end shortly. And we can go back to trying to work out where we might find the slimes we're after. Let's look underground. No. Okay, yeah, that was my own fault for running into you. Nope. Still no. Oh, they've got to be somewhere. There's probably a good chance that there's several of them beyond the key gates. But I kind of want to get the quest done before I head that way. So look what's down here. Nothing of interest. Oh, and I've been sprinting everywhere so I can't actually jump. Continue searching. Just more dervishes. What's up here? Oh. We've got the nighttime slimes appearing now, as well as more warnings that there's tars around. But we can cope. Hello. Okay. I keep forgetting to come check on that. Not seeing any tangles. Unless I've got a skin on them that's making me forget. I think I've got a list here of what skins they can have. Could be a problem. Let's get the tabbies at least. And then if we come back on a fresh day and see if we can find them. It should be somewhere. I don't think I've seen them in the ancient ruins. To try finding any of them there. Let's head down the road slightly, see if there's any tabbies still around. Or if they've all eaten things and moved on. That chicken got eaten very quickly. Let's have a look. Anyone around that hasn't been stuffing their face? Not looking very good. Let's go on to the next spot. Because there's often a few down here. There's one. Two. It's better than nothing, but not enough. Let's go back again. We can sleep away the night. And search again in the morning. I think a lot of the spawns are being replaced with the phosphor slimes right now. Is there anyone down there? No. At least the tiger tabbies stand out nicely. We can find them quite easily. That's one. One more, so we're too short at the moment, which isn't bad. Oh. Okay, yep. That's not away. Nope, that's all death. So let's not take that path. For some reason I thought it would like jump over the cliff here and join me back into the path home. Well, let's send those on. Out of curiosity. Let's do that. Sleepy till morning. We can see what that did at some point. Said grotto upgrade was the next one, so I'm expecting it to be in the cave. Alright, nice sort of slimes. Now let's see if we can find some tabbies just in here before they eat. Thank you. Yeah. Much simpler when you don't leave it until nightfall. Trying to keep the to-do list live in my head, as I forgot to get out my notebook before starting. So yeah, just the tangles left, and it definitely said that they're glass desert. I say completely with a lack of faith in myself. Yeah, predator in the... So, should be there. Let's have another go, see if we can find them. But I've definitely messed up the spawns by greenifying the oasis. Oh, hello. Don't know if I can find enough food for you, but we can try. What can go away? It'll take a lot more than that, oops. Especially if we miss. Oh, look how pretty that is. Absolutely love the special skins we're getting on the slimes, and then the merged versions. Yeah. Might have to open up one of the keys and see if we can spot some tangles beyond it. So we just don't seem to be getting them now that we've greenified the area. Even though you'd have thought they'd love it. All these other slimes and chickens to go for. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah. Bunch of gorgeous chickens. Let's just poke my head up here. Aha, one. Oh gosh, you've already eaten. Too late. One. Need one more. Is there one more of you that hasn't made it to food yet? Isn't looking like it up here. Oh, look at it. Oh, you're precious. Hello. Yes. Enjoy. Alright. There was a tangle nearby. Probably one of the upstairs ones, though. Okay, let's open this door and see if that will give us the third one. As we are definitely struggling for the spawns of them. And hopefully we can find one just on the other side and head back. Right. Okay, danger zone. There's my water. Whoa. Cliff to fall off. Tray of some sort. Let's see. Okay, that's the end of the danger zone in theory. More of the plants that I keep confusing for slimes. Oh, silver plastic. We can feed those to our friends at home. We've got chicken home. Places that need attention later. Completely the wrong type of slime. Let's see what we get today. Oh, pretty. One lonely plant. Nope, just some mosaics for the actual collection. We can get rid of that pink quartz that we have slot. I think getting out will require up here. Yeah. Let's see what else we can find. Completely turned around right now. Plenty of live chickens. Not a lot hunting them. Let's see if we go up here. More terrain. Another costume. Oh, that's pretty. The Tangle's got a new costume. Right, let's see what our friend's got to say. Must have been one heck of a scorcher that caused these glass formations. They always look like flames to me, like a great firestorm covered this land before being frozen in time. Then again, maybe these are flames burning away but at a pace we can't even perceive. Perhaps this desert has two different times overlapping one another, and here we are stuck in the middle of it. Wouldn't that just be wild? That would be a really neat world to put a book in, one where this actually is a roaring, something like having a roaring fire that the other side of it just can't even perceive. That would be really cool. Little slime conversation pit. Okay. Nope. You're completely the wrong slimes. Oh, that looks dangerous. These tangles really are a bit reclusive at the moment. Didn't mean to explore this much of, Oh, we must be getting near a, spring. Oh, are we? This is where we were, yes, because it's the treasure chest. Not near a spring, sorry, the mosaics are what caused those glimmers. Random bit of fruit. That's where we came in originally. Let's charge up our stamina and see if we can float over. Yeah, and there was either another path or just a wall for me to try and kill myself over. There we go. Ooh, another costume. Let's grab that one. I'm assuming that's going to be the mosaics. That's got to be looking for a mosaic plot. That is a gorgeous statue. Right, anyone in here? Ooh. See? Okay, pretty. Is there anything over there? Okay, so this is a well. Once we get some mosaic ports down here. So much to do in this area. Which is good, but also incredibly overwhelming on my poor brain. Let's see what we got. No slimes. That is the big problem. We'll have to go back and see what we can find. See if the spot we found the first ones in spawns some more. Come on, there we go. One up any hidden ledges that might have stuff on. No. That does seem to be where so much of the hidden stuff is up on ledges. I've just got to actually keep my eyes open and try visiting them. I do want to poke my head in some more of the map when we get back in this. Okay, so that's you lot having fun. Okay, had too much fun apparently. Look, you really don't like the oasis, do you? Two slimes is not enough. Can't remember where this goes. Oh, home. And we're too late anyway. Blast. Go on, Bob. What chickens do you want today? 6 normal, 4 stony. I should be able to accommodate that. One moment. Let's put the tangles back out in the free range area. We don't need to get rid of them. It's so pretty. Ah, the silver bastards. We can go feed those up to our mosaics. Actually, 1 second. Yours? Yeah, mosaics are the ones we need. Let's go back this way then, because that's in the grotto. We can see what the grotto upgrade was while we're there. Do need to do a round of just feeding up the farm anyway before we run away. So yeah, let's get you all your parsnips. There we go. Ooh, crystals. That's very pretty. Let's feed you up. There we go. Don't actually need the odd onions right now. So we're going to feed these ones what they actually like. It's just stunning. There we go. We'll take some payment from you. See what we can do about getting everyone fed up, and then look for the chickens that we need. I'm trying to think. I think I've got quite a few stony just here in the main farm. It might actually be the plain ones that I'm getting a bit low on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other chicken spot I've got has been converted to painted. Let's throw a few of them in here. And the rest we can sell, get some more money. There we go. Right, feeding everyone. Grab a wave of heartbeats. For you lot. Oh. So many things that sound like just metal clinking right now. I love all the sound effects that go with all the different designs of slime. It's just such a beautifully put together game, this. There we go. Hello, friends. Now, the puddle ones I might just send over to the supply. That's one of the ones that's relatively slow to refill. Then we'll have a look around for normal chickens in the free range area in a second, as I want to go in there and get some of the cube fruit anyway. Give this lot some food. Oop, got a bit too close. Would like to try seeing what I can get for the various levels of the loyalty club thing in the house, just as another thing to sort of continue doing to round out the experience here of this game. See what all the different unlocks are. Oh, don't want paper fruit. One more of you. Put away the pears, because I want this corner. Doing this slightly ineffectively, as I do need to go feed the slimes down by the docks, and now my inventory's full. Actually, clear the inventory before I send the chickens on, in case I need to grab something out of the prize to avoid a tar. Okay. Get these going. Lovely. A few more in here. And then lastly, here we go. What we got? Nope, just some cool blocks. Excellent. I'm not expecting there to be any sort of outcome of constantly taking Bob's quests. I just can't avoid helping 3 slimes in a trench coat. Rewards club. So, decorizer and some more colours. Okay. What colours do we have now? Quite a few. I'm just not sure that I want any of them over just that one. That's still sort of my favourite. Right. What have we got here? Bit of mango. We can collect up some more things. And then we should go see the slimes on the dock, see if we can feed them up. Slightly too many, that's fine. Too fast. Okay. Lovely. And hopefully we can get Thora to give us a quest soon that isn't finding those tangles. Because I don't want to mess with sort of, I don't think there are any sort of pure tangles out here anyway. I don't want to mess with my free range area or anything, so I don't have a way of getting them other than in the wild. Hello, beautiful. Let's give you a treat today. In amongst all your other friends that you seem to be not eating. It is really bizarre that they just don't seem to have any interest. Now I need to stop giving them actual, like the fruit, until they actually eat up. As the chicken disposal isn't going very well when it doesn't actually dispose of the chickens. Oops. Looked at the feeder. Oh, that looks like the new toy. Huh? Okay. So they're all baubles of some sort. I'm guessing this just... Let's see what happens. Guessing it just tidies up if you've got things on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Just helps you find everything so you can redecorate a bit easier, I assume. Don't know why I'm looking down here. I know that I've got all the treasure chests on the farm. Alright, well, you lot enjoy. Let's see if I can gather the blocks. Take these with us. Thank you. Lovely. So I'm guessing there's one of those in each section of the farm then, for managing all of the decorations. Let's take another wave of these. And a wave of the silver parsnips. And we'll get those over to the slimes that want them. Set up all of those. Then we need to go see how many of the quantums have escaped at this point as well, because doubtless they've decided to have an explore. Get rid of that person. They just spam bot in the chat. There we go. Probably didn't actually show up in chat though, because it was in the moderation box. No, that's the output. Input. speed you up a bit more. Make use of everything I've been throwing in all the corners. And if I could learn to aim, that would be great. How good you stayed. Yeah, stay in. Yeah, it definitely seems to be one in every area. Now that's probably going to absorb. No, I was expecting it to absorb the thing. Obviously, it is just the specific types of thing that get collected. Okay. Weird and wonderful. Probably not something I'm going to get much use out of, as I don't even know how to get ornaments. And I quite like my echoes where they are. So how's everyone doing, sort of weather-wise and things? We're still quite mild for getting on for Christmas. It was a bit chilly the other night, but still milder than it should be for closing in on winter, as we are actually now, by the way, I count it in winter, because I use the solstice as the dividing line. Actually looking quite well behaved right now. Yeah, it's just a lot milder than you'd expect. I know it's been taking a while to warm up in the Southern Hemisphere as well. It's been a chilly start to summer for them. Deal with those before they become a problem. Try not to leave any on the floor. Give me what you've got. Lovely. I need to make some more and place them around. Nothing interesting. The same. I really don't need to keep just farming the materials that are available right here. I need to spread out where I'm placing these machines in the hopes of actually finding some of the more interesting materials. This is just a waste of resources to keep replacing the ones out here. Right, whatever's left can go to the pinks. Send those all into the factory, as that's managing to control the bounce well enough, but the pinks were constantly in need of. There we go. While we're at it, oops, that was the novice, I want the advanced. Already got 4 of you. Need more tangle plots for you. I can actually sort that out quite quickly. Right, so pinks and tangles. Let's go get more of those. Enjoy. As that'll be the free range zone for pinks and tangles. And we'll sell this lot on the way out. That's where the one for here is. It's on the side of the house. I'm not going to do the recall everything on that one, as it will grab all the echoes if I'm not careful, and I do actually like those where they are. Okay, let's see what's around here. Just throw out all the extra stuff we're grabbing as it comes. Okay. Should be able to get one of the master apiaries down. It's nearly everything. Yep. There we go. Let's send these through to the thing and see if that's enough. We can get a lot more pinks on the way. There we go. See what that does for us. We'll have to try and unlock the other master options as well. But I think they just come along with using the various ones. So let's see. Yeah, they got two of those. Now, if I'm right thinking, keep doing the running map. Did I leave machines in here? Yes. So we should head over that way. So we'll do that. Probably not immediately though, as this should have reset. Who's available? I'm trying to remember if it's Ogden or Victor that I already have the zone for. Have I ever seen a Django's Tiger? I don't get the joke. Okay. More tabbies, rad slimes. Where is the rad slimes wild zone? And quantums. Okay. That's a doable list. Just trying to remember where on earth the rad slimes hang out normally. Because the quantums will be over at the ancient ruins. Right. Anyone up here? Nope. Onwards. Yeah, can't remember. I'll check the slime PG in a second, see what it tells me. I can't remember how many it said I needed, so we'll take 8. Let's get those back. Then we can teleport through to get the not the rad slimes, the quantum slimes. And then it's just a question of the rad ones, which we'll see what the Slimepedia says. Probably in the mines or something. But that's alright, we'll sleep away the night. Watch the beautiful slime moon rise. Okay, one shot. So, alright. Let's head in. Upgrade for the slime trophy, whatever that is. Oh, hello. That's what it is. That's pretty. It's alright, let's have a look. Slimes, rad slime. No. Right, you're warning me all about the aura. Glow in the dark. Nope, that's not telling me the where. Alright, let's go get the ones we need of the quantum. And we can try and remember where the rad slimes live. Well, that was just pure money. There's one. So what we down here, wonderful. That's all of those. Thank you. Is there any reason to explore out here? I honestly don't know. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, let's get back home with the quantums. I think I have one too many of. Oh no, I did need 4. 3 of the rad. Best way through to where they are, if they're in this zone. Let's just try going through the caves. See what we can find. Let's not take that. I think I've already searched for treasure. Oh, I was out of jetpack. Oh. Luckily made it anyway. And up. Yeah, we'll see if there's any radiation beyond here. It's danger, but that doesn't mean it's radioactive danger. Currently it's nothing. Okay. Must be a nighttime danger. Oh, blast. I've not gone into the mines. Well, let's continue exploring these ledges. If we're lucky there's a treasure chest hiding somewhere. Yep, just one we already have. Nope. So far a pretty useless corner. Try and get up here. Well, it does not like us being up here. Slight invisible wall there. I'm hearing more slimes now. But yeah, not what I'm looking for. Yeah. Make our way up so that we can then jump over. Right. Nothing hiding here, nope. Okay. Really do wish I could remember where they live. Have to pause before we can get back. Don't trust the stamina to make that last bit of jumping. There we go. Let's see where we end up if we take this teleporter. Right. Now let's see if we find anything useful. Out here. You're all not rad. Oh. Sorry, friend, you're not going to have a good time being released during the day. Oh, God, I haven't opened. Let's see. Oh, nice. Rare materials. So now I've got to be extra careful not to have an accident on the way home. And then what's in here? Nah, just crystals. If I were a rad slime, where would I live? Ooh, costume I haven't got. Oh, where are you? Oh, look at it. Oh, they're so pretty. You must be just about there with costumes for slimes. Oh, that's that stuff. Ha! Come here, you. Perfect. Rock slime can go home. Now, am I right in thinking? Yes. Okay, that wasn't actually what I was thinking. I was right in thinking there's a teleporter, not right in thinking it's one that gets me home. Don't actually have a home teleport marked on here, frustratingly. Let's see what we can find. Ooh. A lot of aggressive slimes is what we can find. A lot of slimes having fun. Let's just see where we end up. Yeah, if we go this way, we can always end up in the city and then make our way home from there. Oh, that says there's a home teleport below me. Perfect. Hopefully... Ah, damn it. Took too long. What would you like? Okay. Not a lot. Let me quickly put these away. So you want those two, and then a painted. That's easy enough to do. Let's go get one of those. And then I think we're going to probably pause for our sort of midstream break so that we can then come back and explore the glass desert, see what we can do with everything we need in there. leave the sabres for now. We need the pinks more. Lovely. So, yeah, see what we can do with that. So let's finish appeasing Bob. And then we will go on break. So, there you go. I'll deal with all that in a second. Let's just send all of these on. Oops. Wrong button. Lovely. Now you might as well have that stuff. Now I know we need several mosaic plorts in the town. I'm not sure what other plort we might need out there, but we'll find out, I guess, when we're out there. But I'm going to grab a few mosaic plorts from our supply so that I can make sure that we're able to fulfill that slot. How many of you do I have? Too many. I don't want to add the extra in there. Let's just feed you. Okay. Let's see what we've got. There we go. And grab the mosaics. Let's grab a full supply and we can at least put a few in the lab, put a few in sales, and then take the last handful with us. Need to come up with something to do with these slimes I'm holding now as well. Let's see. That'll be enough. There we go. Right, I'm going to sleep away the night just so that the clock's back on. Remember to hit escape this time so time doesn't keep moving. And I'm going to... Oh, hello there, Fockney. Welcome in. You've just arrived as I'm literally going on break for 2 or 3 minutes, but when I get back, we're going off to explore the desert some more. So hopefully, if you're still here, you can join in for that. If you type !ghost, you'll get a little ghost in chat as Menace has just shown. But for the moment, I'm going to briefly disappear off and be back, as in about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Just noticed I didn't mute myself, so hopefully no weird background noises while I was away. But let's mute up the music and get the game back and head over to the Rain Desert. Now, let's just clear our inventory of those. As we know, there's at least some places that we need to put these. Now, where was the other door? Because we went through either that one or that one, I can't remember which. I think we went through that one. So there should be one down here. I want to get that one open as well, use the key. Now this is our lovely glass desert that we're going to try and rewild. I've got the mosaic plots to hopefully complete the rewilding of the section that wants those. We're out of stamina. Keep thinking my shift key's broken, it's just that I've used it all up. Now, is it in here? The other door? Yes. Yeah. We've got the key, so let's use it. Hopefully we won't find further keys that are required as soon as we get through. Alright, so that's a plant. There's so many tinkly noises, I keep thinking there's things around, but I think it might actually just be the background noise. And then back out here. Something over there. Okay, so there's fire slimes here. Painted chicks. Right, who are you a costume for? Devilish. Okay. Not sure who that is. Is that fire slimes? I don't think so. Don't know why. Not sure. We will find out. Plenty of cliff to play on here. Okay, so this is how we're meant to get down. Let's see what we can find. Mosaics are setting fire to the world. Get rid of that tar. I'm not sure if there's still more around or if it's just that the musical sting hasn't worn off. Nah, I think it's just me. Go. It was just this sting wearing off, but then... Oh, okay, firestorm. Not a safe zone even without the firestorm. Kind of place I'd expect to find treasure hidden though. Let's try going up. More silver parsnips. Ah, damn it. Didn't realise I was out of stamina again. That was an adorable noise someone just made. Ah. Oh. I am taking a beating out here right now. And where I want to go is on fire. Please go out. Come on. need you to go out. Ugh, there we go. Storm's over. Yeah, it looks like Devilish is the fires. That's very cute. That's not safe. Another little sanctuary area. That kind of looks like it's something you should be able to get through, but I'm not sure if it's just... Kind of looks like it's also just cliff behind it. So, can we get up there? Didn't feel like I should be able to get up there at some point. Right. I should be paying attention to the maps and doing all this running around, as I have absolutely no idea where I am or where anything else is. Could be anything anywhere. We're definitely back sort of on the same path we were previously. Can't remember where the statues wanting the mosaic things were. But they were definitely in the latter part of our exploration, so... Let's... Oh, I think we jumped down there, didn't we? Kind of want to stay... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, let's stay up and see if I can get on top of there. Let's see what we can do. Lovely. Yeah, see, that's not mosaic. That is something else. It might be dervish, as those are normally purple. Oh wait, I'm being silly. It is dervish. That's the... I just wasn't noticing that it was the ring. I was like, yeah, it's just a slime embedded in a stone. No, it's literally the dervish ring. So, we need them, that's fine. We can look for some of those. More from our friend. Quite a sight to gaze upon the sand sea out there, no? I've scoured every corner of the desert, and everywhere I look, that sand sea stretches to the horizon. Makes you wonder just where the heck on the far, far range you are when the slime sea is nowhere to be found. It does. But that mystery further cemented by the fact that this zone is its own section of the map. Well, we know the same moon exists in both spots. There's another message from our friend over there. Although looking at where we are, that's the end of the zone. That's sort of the last thing I want to be exploring right now. I want to be exploring the rest of the zone itself. Useless corner. Okay. What about over here? Let's just back to this one. Yeah. And somewhere there's got to be the statues. Can't remember. Do dervishes eat meat? If I throw a chicken at you, do you want it? Slimes. Too far, dervish. No, you're a fruit eater. Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's no fruit on the tree. We'll have to worry about dervish plots another time, I think. Yeah. Right, let's jump down the hole. So yeah, that's another dervish spot. No, that's vegetable, that's not fruit. here was where we headed towards finding the, oh no, I'm on this bridge now, aren't I? Yep. Abort. Through here. Let's find where we wanted the mosaic plots. Yeah. That should be through here. They really are just so pretty. Dangerous. Keep saying fire to everything, but pretty. Right. Just a chicken corner. More chicken corners. Don't think there'll be anything over. Worth checking just in case we can locate any hidden treasure chests. You're not a statue of any sort. Really wish I'd been opening the map when I'd been exploring earlier so I had a clue where I was. Now, we definitely tried climbing up here. Yeah, because this is back here, so we've just come full circle. That looks like a place to put a thing, so I mean I need to get up there or something. Let's see if we go through here, if we can take the upper path. And then over to here. I'm not seeing a way to get more up. I wonder if I can get onto there. Come on, there we go. And then over to here. Excellent. What's the reward? Oh, pretty. Oh, and the danger returns. But now I'm up here, I've not got more up. This doesn't lead anywhere. No. None of this is leading to an exit that takes me up. Get that stamina back, yep. Thought the fire would come for me. Yeah, I need to work out how to get up there. So unsafe. I don't think I can climb high enough to get on top of this, no. Unless it recognises me as being on the floor here. Okay. Come on. Oh. Try again in a second. Go. Just get my stamina back without being knocked off, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's not actually what I was hoping for. I thought this was a statue. Okay, good to know you're here. So, where on the map are you? Corner of that thing. Okay. You're beautiful and I love you, but you're not what I was searching for. Is that a safe hole? It is. Hello, friends. I've already been down here once tonight. Yeah, that's this corner. Not a clue where things were. Gotta be somewhere. Unless it's back over that way. It's this way isn't revealing them. So let's try this way again. There we go. And this way? Yes. That's where we're looking for. Because that should be you. Excellent, that's one. I don't remember if there was another one on this outcropping or not. Or like the wares, that's gotta be one. Lovely. So, yeah, one more somewhere. See if we can work out where that is. Isn't it just in here? Good, that's that hole again. Nope. These are all the places I need to get water to once I get it. If there's anything I can find up on the walls. Let's do that in a second. That might be it just over there. Actually, indeed, looks like it is it. Can I get it from here? Perfect. Right. This could be a fun challenge. Let's see what we can do. Get this water up to the fruits. I'm on it. 1, 2. Bet there's a third one that I can't think of where. Any new friends? Nope, you all look like the ones I'm used to. Let's see if we can work out, because there's normally more than 2 flower spots. Let's see if we can find one. Not further around. There shouldn't be anything below as far as I know. No, it's just the sea. Is there one down here at all? Well, that's curious. Oh no, that's just a shadow. Well, inverse shadow. For a moment I thought there was like a random platform down there, as if there was a secret. Let's grab a bit more water. I want to see if I can reach another plant. Leaping across the chasm again. Well then I'm curious, because that looks like something you can totally jump to. As it is. Oh, is that just the other side of this? I don't think there's anything down here, but... Oh! That's what's down here. Special plants. There we go, if we find any golds. Alright, where's the next nearest plant? Do I think I can reach it? No. It might be all the plants then for the mosaic. Oh. Took a bite out of me. Let's see if there's anything else up on these walls, as we didn't actually pay attention. We got distracted by that. Oh. Isn't looking like there's anything else on the walls. Still just going to finish climbing. Right, so... yeah, that looks like that's probably everything over here. So back to trying to deal with the dervishes, which I believe I said were fruit. Yeah. Well, good part of rewilding. It often comes with fruit. And dervishes. Oh, look at that! Phosphor dervish is so adorable. Any of you happen to have just eaten something and... oh, it got popped by the oasis. Any of you left a plort on the floor? That's not fruit. And mosaics eat veggies, so I could just collect the vegetables up to feed that Gordo slime. Might as well get a start on getting it done. Dervish plort. Lovely. And then just danger now. But at least we're safe from the fire as long as we stay around here. You're just ungrown fruit. Isn't quite what I need. Still keep expecting to find the fruit in the plants. Let's just wait out the storm a minute. Problem with finding the gilded ginger, of course, being that now I'm stuck with it in my inventory until I find a gold, or I just waste it. But it's alright. Nice and safe with our friends here. Hello. You look a bit concerned. It's all good. Okay, looks like it's over. Hello, devil. No, it's definitely purple what I need, so it's gotta be dervish plorts. Goodness. There's been a lot of eating happening over there. Let's see. Can't remember all these pathways. This feels like I'm going the wrong way. It's the reverse of the way I normally do this corridor. Another dervish. And you, there should be plenty if I just now relocate where they actually want to go. Anything in this corner? Slim chance. Also just chance of death. We'll see. Well, there we go. Started to lose my footing. Ooh, berry slime man. That'll be nice. Because I've got to feed it to the gold. That's how you get lots of gold plorks. If the game doesn't bug out again and give me 0 plorks. Which is what it did the last time. Perfect. Wait for stamina again. See if we can find all the spots that we need to put these in. Yeah, there's very special gold slimes that hide around, and if you can get them in time and feed them, then they give you gold plorts, which are extremely rare. Let me see if there's like something hidden under the stairs there. No. Let's see. Where do I want to be? This is this area again. Don't know where the spots are, because you're not a spot. I don't recognise this bridge. Oh no, this is where there was that tinkling noise earlier. Doesn't look like there's anything under me. Just a really tinkly area. And that's the door, so... I don't think there's anything underneath. Is it above? Am I being silly and refusing to look up again? You'd think by now this game would have trained me out of that habit, but nope. Just another chicken spawn. No, I don't know why it's so tinkly over here. As if there's something there. Yeah, so this is how I come in. So I would sort of expect another place to put a plort out here. Yeah, that's the other side of it. And it's just really tinkly. Oh, I wouldn't go down there. Silly slimes. And again, how many times have I ended up jumping off things like that? Can't really blame them. Actually, I don't need the mosaics anymore. No! I don't even know why it changed slots. Damn it. Well, I lost those. At least I got some gold plorts. Yeah, it wasn't even touching the scroll or the numbers, so I must have rested the scroll wheel between 2 notches or something. It clicked down a spot. Which is a frustration, but is there anything there? No, just more slimes. Do I have the height? Nope. find anything up there. You need to let me up this time? Yeah. Up. Oh, I think this is how I'm actually supposed to reach that slime. As opposed to my method of just brute force it against the environment. Need to try and triangulate where I think the remaining spots for the plorts are. Which would require me to memorize where the fountain is. Right, fountain. Looks like a plort point up there, above it. Is there anything on top of this that I'm climbing currently? That just looks like a bit too high a jump for the final climb. Okay. Let's see what we can do about getting there. Wonder if it's a jumping puzzle. Helps to recharge. Let's do that. Yeah, I think it's just going to be jumping on the pillars and things. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that courtyard that I couldn't find anything in. Up we go. Nope. Not quite. Let's try it from over there then. I think if there's something in the top of that. There we go. We'll do treasure pod as well. Oh, damn it. We've got to drop down and get that one we lost in a minute. Ooh. Pretty. Oh sure, great time to give me a firestorm. Right when I'm trying to do parkour. Was the other one down off the end there? Lovely. Not sure if I'm doing well at finding the... Ooh, another teleporter. Not sure if I'm doing really well at finding the purple pods in this zone, or if there's just most of the pods in this zone are purple. Yeah. Let's double check if there's anything down there. Although, not much point actually. Because the there's our spot we need the plort. Now we just need to go get the plort back. It should just be on the floor in here after we threw it. Yeah. Drop this one off. And that's the fountain now active. Ah, ran out. Come on, stamina. Thank you. Right. Let's have a look. We know there's one there. lovely friends. Oh! Oh, right. The conversation pits are, ponds. Look at them. Okay, yeah, water's running out, but that's fine. Need to work out where the other plants were. Because this is that path to the exit, which I don't want to actually take yet. That was risky. Doesn't appear to be anything off the edge here. No, this just appears to be an area to fall down for no reason. Okay. No, I don't think this is where I want to be. This is getting too far from the water source. Not there. There's one there, but I just don't know if I can make that run in time to get the water over here. At least definitely not the path I've just taken to get here. Let's have a look. This feels like it's possibly a separate zone of water. Not necessarily, but it's quite the run. Well, I do think it might be something to do with going underground that makes it quicker. Is that the one about the sea? Yeah. Yeah, I'd have expected a plant back here, but there definitely isn't one. That's just danger. Yeah. Let's see what we can work out. Probably go along the edge. Don't get stuck on stuff. At the very least, that'll get me to this one. And then, of course, for the life of me, can't remember how to get to the other one. There we go. Brilliant. Excellent. Oh, you've already grown up. Oh, there's going to be so much tar around here in a second. Alright. Well, that was a good success. Yep, there's the noise telling me tars are appearing. But the oases will handle that on their own. Still missing a variety of slime though. So there's still this, but given where it is, I'm half expecting it to be locked behind and that one. Because yeah, that one I expect is out in the world I can find. This one I expect to be locked behind a quest. Okay, well, for the moment, let's work out how to get back up to that staircase, and we can see what's towards the door at the back of the map now. Because we've achieved the goal we had to achieve before then of getting the plots into the water, the oases and things. So let's see what's out this way. Go see what that message is from our friend on the bridge. 2 doors, Beatrix. Life is filled with moments where there's 2 doors and you can only choose one. I came to the far, far range because a search for the unknown is in my bones, and in time, even 1,000 light years away from Earth wasn't enough. So I searched for secrets within the ancient ruins that led me here. This place was my ticket to go even further. Okay, and that'll be which door do you want? Okay. The ruins are actually great engines that allow for travel through space and maybe even time. After years of study, I knew how to activate them, and I alone would be the first to cross over into the true beyond. It was the ultimate adventure. But then there's that other door. I met Thora and fell in love. What are the chances of that? She had a piece of my heart, and the universe has the other. 2 doors, Beatrix. Okay. Just gonna be nosy for a second in case of hidden treasure chests. Oh. Let me out. Try again in a second. There we go. So does it give me any idea what each door is? I have no information to go on. I'm also half expecting these 2 doors to get, right now, just be symbolic, which seems to have been what a lot of these doors have been. In this zone, because there's been a lot of... This entire zone has been the illusion of choice. There's been a lot of spots where you can open one door to let yourself through or go around the corner and there's another door. There we go. And nothing up here. Yep, danger down below. I chose my door. I went back to the ranch and promptly sold it. I packed my things and took a tour of this beautiful land one last time, leaving these little notes for you. It was time I said goodbye to the life I had. My hands and feet tingled as I approached this monolithic warp terminal. What lay ahead of me was an adventure unlike anything I'd ever known in my life. I stepped on the platform, my heart racing. Can't just leave me on a cliffhanger. Oh, hello, friends. I want to step under the crystal in case it does something. Okay. But I didn't go. Look, doors like these. Discover how Hobson's journey ended. I had packed for a new adventure, but it wasn't going to be beyond space and time. So I said a little goodbye to what could have been and headed to Thora's ranch. I'm looking forward to hearing the sound of those wind chimes. I've never been in love before, never known anything like it. It's time I got to knowing what all the fuss is about. So good luck to you, Beatrix. Always remember to use your head, but let your heart do the thinking every now and again. It might surprise you. My only problem with that is Beatrix's love is on a completely different planet. I've already made the choice to leave her behind. So... am I supposed to activate this somehow? Yeah, exactly. Like, I've travelled to the other end of the world from my love. I might as well just step through a warp gate. It's not active anyway. Yeah, it's definitely this end point that it wants me to pay attention to. Not sure how I'd activate it if I wanted to. don't think I'm going to make it up to there. Let's try that ledge. And then try up one more time. I'm not convinced I've got the height. Come on. Not there, at least. Get the stamina back and see what we can do. Okay. Alright, it does count me as on land. Lovely. There we go. So yeah, that's the end of all the pipes that spread through the ruins to get here, but this doesn't seem like something I can cause to warp me anywhere. Okay. Nope. I was sort of expecting it to be something I could, like, activate and essentially warp to the end credits. Oh, the geometry's a bit weird there. It definitely doesn't think I'm supposed to be up there. Oh, well, the gaggle of slimes have created a tower. I'm not going to get the height, am I? No. Is there something obvious I'm missing? Hello. I'd expect that you need to make these glow to do something. Am I missing something up here? Oh. Oh, you're all now. Go on. What plot survived, Tabby? I don't know if I'm missing something in this room or not. It would also be really nice to have a teleporter I could leave here. If there's even a spot. Oh, there are spots. Might as well see what happens if I leave things here. As I'll probably end up back here trying to understand it. Continued illusion of choice? I'm guessing that's essentially... Yeah, clearly. Should have walked through the other way. Ah. I mean, in fact, I got the achievement. That's definitely wrapped up that storyline. But it feels like there should be something more for me to do myself in there. I just don't know what. At this point, how are we doing for 16 out of 26? Because every other one of those points, and there's only been a couple, but has been activatable, because that was how we got to there. So it's as if that would have a match, not necessarily in-game, say expect it just to be a walk to credits. Yeah. I don't know. I can't be done with the rewilding projects. I've had no achievement for that. Oh, okay, new mail. Let's get home and read our mail and find out what's going on. That's probably just completely random timing, unrelated to the fact that I was contemplating leaving her behind, but we'll see what she's got to say. Yeah, there's still that plant we haven't watered. Oh, forget. Nope. Okay, let's not go home quite yet. We need to water that plant. Come on, stamina. Definitely, I think the one thing I dislike about this game is the time it takes to recharge your stamina. The delay on it starting to recharge is huge. Otherwise, absolutely love this game. But that recharge delay is frustrating. Come on. Especially because it's sprint and jetpack in one combined charge. Yeah, I'm doing too much parkour, but I'm not one to take the given path. Doesn't matter if there's a road, if I can just do off-road fun instead. Right. Rescue that plort before it causes problems. There we go. Lovely. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another colour of plort I need around here to do a little bit more. Move on. No. That's why I keep spraying you, because you do that. Okay. Let's find our way back home. Ah, yeah, there's still this plant. Do I think I had enough stamina to make that run? Probably not. Definitely need to stay up if on the top area if I want to do it that way. Does this happen to be nearer the other option somehow? Trying to remember where the other entrance is. No, because that would be over here. No, we can give it a go. Let's see if we can make it far enough. Oh. Yep, helps to to get the stamina back. Not entirely certain on the best path of the two to get to there. Ooh. Yeah, I should refresh my ghost as well. But it's technically time to end for the night. Actually, given it is technically time to end for the night, let's stop playing with this. We can come back next week. Oh, God. Found where all the slimes are landing. Let's get back to our house. And close up for the night. It doesn't think that's land. And then we can continue with our explorations next week. Yeah, I think having to double back to make this climb will take possibly too long if I'm running the water all the way over here. There's every chance it's actually quicker to run the water from that side of the keyhole. But again, task for next week. We need to be sensible and turn off. Now this was a path home, I believe. Return after more than 24 hours. There you go. Actually, yeah, let's put those in there in case we need them. Let's quickly see what our mail is. So, oh, that is complete adventure mode and set out for what's next. Okay, so it is reading this letter. So, another tour. Hi B, there's another tour coming up and I have a feeling that this will be the one. So here I am, packing my bags and thinking of you. Maybe this is how it felt when you were leaving for your big adventure. Lots of excitement, lots of butterflies. And even though I know you're so far away, I keep thinking that maybe I'll catch you somewhere out there in the crowd. If that ever happens, I promise I'll sing a song for you. It wouldn't be the first time. Casey. So yeah, our paths are so divergent, it only makes sense to head through the portal and see where I end up. It would make perfect sense to run away. Oh, another letter arrived. Hello there, from Hobson. Hello, Beatrix. I just wanted to say thanks for taking care of the old ranch. I know I left it in a bit of a sorry state, and from what I hear, it's looking mighty fine these days. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy knowing it's in such good hands. As a little thank you, I've activated 3 secret vaults that I built years ago to stash a small fortune of mine. I had always planned on using it as walking around money in the great beyond, but I ain't needing for that no more. But you know me, I like a good adventure. I'm not telling where the vaults are located. Go explore. Excellent, well that's something to play with next week. Okay, so there's a few costumes I haven't located yet. Yeah, that's something to have fun with when we get back. But for now, oh, okay. That day, Beatrix took a moment to reflect. She thought about Hobson and Thora, and the adventures she'd had exploring the far, far range. But most of all, she thought of Casey, and wondered where life would take her next. I'm guessing that's the credits rolling.
Please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news. Just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do. And will you know
This is
when
cute.
it's through? When you find what you're looking for, will you know what to
Seems like it. I kind of want a Super Mario Galaxy game where all the planets are these slimes. Look, there's a gold slime. Aww.
So please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news. Just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years
Depends on the slime.
away if you do.
Mostly bouncy though.
Oh, if you do. Well, I'm just sitting here gazing up at the stars. Let's say we pick one out and call the whole thing ours. And
This sweet song.
even though that light we see ain't the same for you and me, well, you'll know and I'll know that you and I can't even be 1,000 light years away, and I'd still love you. Oh yes, I do. I love you.
Yeah, that must be the end of the plot. But now just things to still explore on the map for next week. Ah, definitely. Always stay wiggly. Oh, nice. I can now buy a slime key if I need to. Excellent. Well, next week we are going to return. We've got those vaults to locate. I'm sort of wondering if one of each might be off on these islands. I mean, there are... Probably isn't where they are, but there are 3 distinct islands that are hard to get to. That might be either that or they're out here somewhere. And we've got to see if there's something behind that large slime. We'll bring a load of vegetables for it next week, or fruit, whichever it eats. The mosaic one. I think mosaic was... I'll double check in the Slimepedia. So yeah, we've got things to do next week still before we finish up with this game. And then I'm debating whether to roll straight into Slime Rancher 2 or take a week, play something else just for 1 week to sort of just refresh the palette and then jump into Slime Rancher 2. But we're definitely continuing with the series. But for tonight, that's going to be me. I'm going to have a look for someone to raid. Let's see if Iris is still on or not, because they're having a birthday stream, I know. They are, so I'm going to send you over to Iris tonight. But thank you very much, everyone, for hanging around. So let's start the raid. Get onto the end screen. And I will see everyone next week. So yeah, more Slime Rancher for the next week. And then we will see where we end up after that. But for now, good night everyone, and take care.
Oh, hi there, NeoGets! Thank you for the raid. Give me a moment. This is the 3rd raid today. Shout out to NeoGets. Thank you you so much. Hello, Raiders. I'm Iris, your favorite mouse VTuber. That is in order. And today is both my birthday and the final day of my tipathon. Thank you for rating Neo Gets. How was Slime Rancher? God, I haven't played Slime Rancher in a while.